As of October 17, 2015, 30th Avenue between 30th and 29th Streets in Astoria will also be known as Dennis Syntilis Way. This street co-naming, which was unanimously passed on July 23rd in the New York City Council, was celebrated by Councilmember Costa Constantinides in front of Athens Square Plaza, along with State Senator Michael Gianaris, Assemblymember Aravella Simotas, members of the Syntilis family, representatives of Greek-American local organizations, and other community leaders. The late Dennis Syntilis was a devoted Greek-American civic leader and community organizer with many contributions, especially to the promotion of the Greek culture in Queens. He was the founder of the Greek-American Homeowners Association, while he was instrumental in creating Athens Square Plaza on 30th Avenue in Astoria. His many contributions were acknowledged and praised by all speakers during this special ceremony in his honor. Costa, congratulations. I would like you to tell me a little bit more about this initiative to co-name this street after the late Mr. Syntilis.
Mr. Syntilis, Dennis Syntilis, was a quintessential Greek-American story. Emigrated here in 1956, succeeded here in the United States, and then gave back to his community, helping to found the Greek-American Homeowners, which is best known for their philanthropy in our community, their free Thanksgiving lunches, their scholarships to help Greek-American students, and then helping to create this location, helping to create this jewel in our neighborhood, Athens Square Park. His initiative, his hard work, along with the entire organization, created this space, made this space the jewel that it is. So this has just made enough. It made too much sense to name the street right in front of Athens Square Park for Dennis.
Mm-hmm. So, Costa, I understand it was your initiative to put the bill through the New York City Council. Is that the case?
Absolutely. We wanted to make sure we honored Mr. Syntilis the right way. He left a real legacy here in our community. After working with the family and with the Greek-American homeowners in Athens Square Park, we felt this was the right location to put in the bill, and we had it passed overwhelmingly this past summer.
Mm-hmm. Anything else you would like to share with us? Any other bills you're working on?
Well, we're hoping to pass our bill that would create a framework for geothermal. We're hoping to pass that in either late October or early November, where homeowners will be able to take advantage of this very clean technology and have our city start utilizing it in city-owned buildings. Additionally, we are holding a town hall on traffic safety on the 28th of October at 7 o'clock at Bohemian Hall. So we encourage our residents to come down with ideas. Yes. There's been a lot of very passionate ideas on this subject, but it's not about one street, it's about all streets. There's an entire network of streets around Astoria Park. We've seen 3 deaths and over 100 injuries in 6 years. That's way too much. So we have to do something. So I'm encouraging people to come, be ready to roll up your sleeves. We're going to have maps. We're going to have the Department of Transportation there asking about particular corners, about particular streets, whether it's speed bumps, whether it's redesigns, whether it's traffic lights. We're going to ask everyone to come with an open mind and come ready to work and collaborate with their fellow residents.
Thank you, Costa.
Elena, thank you as always, and thank you, AKTINA.
So, ladies, I'm sure you feel exceptionally touched and honored today for this celebration, the co-naming of 30th Avenue. How does it feel, Mrs. Syntilis?
I feel very emotional. It's a special day for our family. Actually, it's mixed feelings. I feel happy for the recognition, but also I feel sad because he's not here to see. But I'm sure he's looking at us.
How about you? You're his daughter.
We're overcome with feelings of great joy because today a great man, a fine human being, is acknowledged and recognized for his services to the community. Dennis Syntilis founded the Greek-American Homeowners Association. He served on Community Board 1. He founded Athens Square Park. He lived the Greek ideals of democracy, love of nation, and love of fellow men. We thank Mr. Constantinides and all the local elected officials for recognizing a fine human being. Thank you.
Assemblymember Simotas, I know it's a very special day for you as well as for the Greek-American community today.
Absolutely. The fact that we are naming this little square of Astoria behind a pillar of the Greek-American community here in this community is wonderful. Dennis Syntilis spent so much of his personal time to make sure that this park became a reality so that our children can play in, they can learn about Greek culture, and that the Greek community had a staple right here in Astoria. it's so fitting. I went to school just right here at PS 17, so the fact that the children of the school are going to be able to play in this park right next door to their school and know that it was Dennis Syntilis whose hard work made this a reality is so fitting. He was a man who was very generous. Most of all, he was generous with his time. I always say that time is the most important and precious thing that you can give because it's time away from your personal life and your family. But his family, who is here today, gave him willingly to this community to put in the time to make sure that this park became a reality. And it's beautiful, a beautiful tribute. And I thank the councilman, Costa Constantinides, for organizing this and making it a reality.
And finally, anything else you would like to share with our viewers as far as what's going on in Albany? I know you're in recess.
We are in recess, of course. We're going to start in January, as we always do, making sure that our fiscal house is in order and seeing if we can provide more services to our schools, to our public schools, and to our communities. It's very, very important. This year, I was very fortunate to, the governor signed a bill that I had authored to make sexual activity on the subways and on buses make them Class A misdemeanors to put people away in jail for a year, so we can stop perverts from taking advantage of subway riders on their way to work. I think we're going to continue that and making sure that we improve our quality of life in other ways.
Thank you, Aravella.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Jazas, you're here representing the Federation of Cypriot American Organizations. It's an auspicious occasion today. We're honoring a very special friend, although not with us. He'll be always with us because we'll remember what he has contributed. How do you feel today?
It feels great, and it's with a great pleasure to be here and represent the Federation of the Cypriot Organizations. I'm here to celebrate with the rest of the Hellenes here in Astoria the memory of Dennis Syntilis, a great patriot. He works very hard for the entire community, and I'm here to honor his legacy.
And, you know, he's been honored for his advocacy and also for all the free time that he was contributing, just like you and me. I mean, we're all volunteers in this community. What do you want to tell us a little bit about volunteerism? Because you're very much involved in that with the Eleftheria Pan-Cyprian teams.
Volunteering, for me, it's a virtue because we get this opportunity on our free time to give back something to our communities and help our communities to grow and be successful in the United States.
Senator Gianaris, you're someone who knew the late Dennis Syntilis. How does it feel today?
Well, it's a proper recognition. We're sad he's not with us anymore, but he worked so hard for this community. He worked so hard for this park. He worked so hard to help me get into elected office, so we owe him a lot, and this is the least we can do is name this important corner in the center of Astoria after him to recognize all that he did for this neighborhood.
Is there anything else we wish to stress? Earlier I was talking with Mr. Jazz, the Vice President of the Cypriot American Organizations, about volunteerism, because this is what it's all about. You know, volunteerism, something that we do, something that you've done and still do.
That's right. Well, yes. Look, Dennis set the example for everybody, and he did it before the community was as organized as it is today. Before I was elected many years ago, he was part of the Greek American immigrant community here that was always pushing to make sure we have representation. And whether that meant voter registration drives or working hard to establish this park or just cleaning the streets and doing anti-graffiti work, Dennis was always in the middle of it. And that's an example I hope we can all follow. We'll never reach the success that he did because he did so much and his legacy will be so strong, but we all should do our part.
George Delis, the president of the Athens Square Park. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing great, and I'm very happy to be here today. This is a great ceremony honoring one of the greatest alienists that I have ever met, who left his mark here in New York City, Dennis Syntilis, whose concept it was to create Athens Square Park. Every one of these monuments has a history behind it, and I'm just so happy and so thrilled and sad that Dennis isn't here today to see the great accomplishments that he and his ideas have created.
Yes. Anything else you would like to add?
Well, next summer we're going to have another great summer of entertainment here at Athens Square Park, and we look forward to everybody coming and joining us.
Thank you, Dennis, and good luck.
Thank you.